Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Grey-Bearded Summoner. Welcome back to Fire Emblem Heroes, where today we're going to be going over the Special Heroes banner no matter where, and that's enough prattling on from me because I think I got spoiled a little bit by the thumbnails, so I might be interested in this one. But let's go ahead and get right on into the video. Whew. Mark still doesn't say anything. It's young Lucius. Okay. Well. 1 second. Apologies for that. But let's go ahead, now that we got a little bit of background music, and I got these headphones off, let's take a look at the skills to pay the bills. And before we go any further, my condolences To the Echoes Valencia fans, I was halfway rooting for you. I was rooting for you as well, because I wanted to try and get away from this banner without having to spin anything. I was wrong. Young Hector. Armor Axe, because why not? Valiant War Axe, accelerates special cooldown trigger, because of course it does. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, inflicts minus defense and attack, minus 6 attack and defense on foe during combat. Inflicts special cooldown charge -1 on foe per attack. And reduces damage from attacks during combat by 30%. And also, if unit is within 3 spaces of an ally, inflicts penalty on foe's attack during combat equal to 12 minus foe's special cooldown count times 2. Minimum of 4 if foe does not have a special skill, penalty equals 4. A lot of things Hector enjoys doing. Getting 2 special as soon as possible. Armored Beacon, boost special damage by 40% of unit's defense. If foe's range is equal to 2 or unit or foe's special is ready or triggered before or during this combat, reduces damage from foe's next attack by 40% once per combat, excluding area of effect specials. And I'm guessing, yep, Ostia's Heart is distant counter. Plus everything else. Ostia's Heart, unit can counterattack regardless of foe's range. If foe initiates combat or foe's HP is greater than or equal to 75% at the start of combat, inflicts attack defense -8 on foe during combat. Also, when unit deals damage to foe during combat, restores 7 HP to unit, and that triggers even if 0 damage is dealt. And Vengeful Fighter and Defense Res Farsave we've seen. This is a very, very interesting Farsaver. Wow. He's out of the box good. Because Vengeful Fighter and Farsave, for him being able to do what he does at a range, is definitely going to make defeating him, and the fact that he's green is going to make defeating him with Leg Yarn interesting. But not impossible. Still a very solid unit. Wouldn't mind picking up a copy. Next we have Young Eliwood, Cavalry Sword. Fiery War Sword, accelerates special cooldown. Why not? If unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack, defense, speed, res plus X to unit during combat. X equal the number of bonus effects active on unit, excluding stat bonuses, times 3 plus 5, max of 17. Wow, okay, so that's the Brave Crom effect, if I'm remembering correctly. Neutralizes effects that guarantee foes follow-up attacks and effects that prevent units' follow-up attacks, and reduces damage, because of course everybody does at this point, by 40% during combat. Luna, we've seen before. Speed Defense Clash is just the speed defense version that we've seen, but if unit or foe initiates combat after moving to a different space, grants bonus to unit speed and defense during combat equal to X plus 6, where X is the number of spaces from start position to end position of whoever initiated combat, maximum of 4. If X is greater than 2, neutralizes units' penalties to speed and defense during combat. Clash is a very good skill for nukers or just people that can get across the board in a hurry. Inborn Idealism. At start of turn, if dragon or beast ally is deployed, grant attack, speed, and defense plus 6, bonus doubler, and null panic to unit and ally with the highest attack, excluding unit for 1 turn. Wow. So he not only power crept Brave Crom. He power crept his legendary version. Whoa. That's really, really good. Whew. Young Rebecca. Infantry Archer. Hold on 1 sec, sorry. There we go, got it. Has a pref bow. Whew, okay. And not only is it flyer, but it's also beast effective. Wow, okay. Accelerate special cooldown trigger, because why not? Effective against beast and flyers, as I stated. At start of turn, if unit is within 3 spaces of an ally or unit special cooldown count is at its maximum value, grant special cooldown -1 to unit. If unit is within 3 spaces of an ally, grants Spectrum +5 to unit and reduces damage from foes first attack by X during combat. If in combat against a beast foe or a cavalry or flyer or flying foe with range equal to 2, X equals 60. Otherwise, X equals 30. And also, if unit special is ready or unit special triggered before or during combat, deals +7 damage during combat, except when dealing damage with an area effect special. So basically, beasts, cav, and flyers with ranges of 2, she reduces damage from the first attack by 60%. Anybody else is 30. And this is the 4-star. That's kind of disgusting. That's worthy of a rearmed bow by itself. Wow. Moonbow, attack speed finish, a good step up in case you don't want to use her. I don't see why you would not want to use her. And then Blue Mage. And backed by Lyn, Mark has finally been one of the last player characters in Fire Emblem has been added to the game. Mark is now officially in. It's a young form, but they are now officially in because Mark could go. Technically, Mark can go either way, or at least his male form is in. We'll say that. I love how they have to have Lyn there, though, because Mark wouldn't have any lines without her, because they're doing the summoner thing. Whew. A lot to unpack in that tone. 1 second. Accelerate special cooldown, because why not? At start of turn, inflicts attack spectrum -5, sabotage, and stall on closest foes within 5 spaces of unit and foes within 2 spaces of those foes for their next actions. So there's spectrum debuff -5, stall, and sabotage for just being too close. Wow. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, inflicts spectrum -5 on foe during combat, and unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack. And also, if a stat penalty is active on any foe within 2 spaces of target, neutralizes effects that inflict special cooldown charge -X on unit during combat. That's disgusting. Okay. Basically, did you get Legendary Male Robin? If you didn't, you might be in trouble. Iceberg and Remote Mirror we've both seen. Both have been seen. Sabotage, Attack Res 3. At start of turn, if any foe's resistance is greater than unit's resistance, and that foe is adjacent to another foe, inflicts -6 attack and res on that foe through its next action. At start of combat, if unit's res is greater than foe's res, inflicts attack res -X on foe during combat. X equal to the 3 plus the highest penalty on each stat between target and foes within 2 spaces of target. Calculates each stat penalty independently. And they gave him Canto control. Well, it's been noted that the banners that you really want to save up for if you want some of the strongest units in the game are Young Heroes, Fallen Heroes, and Ninjas. Looks like this Young banner isn't disappointing at all. And then we also get a brief look at the dual skill. Inflicts isolation, guard, and special cooldown +2 on foes within 3 rows and 3 columns centered on unit. Okay. Just dual skill. No. You do nothing. Good day. Wow. That's kind of disgusting. And then at the end right here, we see that it's special hero, so it's a Tempest Trial. The Tempest Trial is going to be Young Lucius. I believe that's who that is. And I'll be honest, I'm going in. I was hoping I was going to save some orbs. That ain't happening. Because I'm going in for at minimum these two. Because even as a backpack, I'm not leaving my Ling collection incomplete. And Mark's first appearance in Fire Emblem Heroes is something worth going to get. Plus, any of these units are fantastic at what they do. A lot of them are really, really good at stopping ranged units, much to my annoyance. But this one in particular is what I'm going in for. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you so desire. Let me know what you're going for in the comment section or on my Twitter. I'm at Gray Summoner. And good luck to you on your summons. I'll be back next week for these summons. And until then and next time, I'll see you on the battlefield. Take care.
Just kidding.